time recording.
Daryl, commiserations, just your general thoughts on that game in the first place.
Oh, it was old school, wasn't it? It was, certainly conditions were really difficult, but that was the same for both teams. And I thought our first half was really poor, and we didn't want to kick the ball. And Featherstone really controlled territory with the slope, and I just thought we never really got in the game. And they deserved that lead, and then we pegged them back in the second half. We had a little bit more control, but I never thought we were great. And just loads of errors, and we come up with a real dumb play at the end to give them the game, really. So it was disappointing from a number of areas, but we know what the championship's about now, that's for sure. And there's a few boys who will have got a whack on the chin today, and they've got to come back and be better, and we've got to be better as a team. I mean, to be honest, we don't really know what team we've got at the minute. I said that to the boys before. We're trying to find out exactly what we are. We've signed a lot of new players, and on evidence we've seen before today, I thought we had a pretty good team. I still think that, but we've got to manage situations better than we did today.
It's the first time you've faced a bit of adversity in these opening weeks. Will that be, if nothing else, a lesson for the players in that regard?
Yeah, I think even games we've won, we've generally at half time had to sort of talk about what we're trying to do to manage a game. I don't think we've really found where we're sitting in a groove yet. And today was just, our pitch probably recover in August, so good luck with that. But it was one of those games that was always going to be a slugfest, and I thought we handled it poorly, and Featherstone deserved to win it in the end, I thought.
Was it as simple as Featherstone just managing the conditions better at crucial times?
Yeah, I think so. I think most of that game would be, take the. I mean, I lost track of how many times we kicked the ball dead. Well, they had more repeats than us. Their ball control was better than us. So you take the very basics of the game, and if I'm honest, I think that they had a bit more go about them, and that's something that we need to find an answer to. And the boys have got to step up. We've got a short turnaround here to Bradford, and we wax here today. So we need to recover quickly and crack on. We start the comp on Friday, and we need to be good.
What positives can you take from that today?
Oh, we came back into it in the second half. But it wasn't a pretty game, was it? And I don't think we managed the ugliness of it very, very well at all. So I just think they deserve to win. We're learning about ourselves, and we certainly need to improve on what we've shown here today, because it was way off what we would be aiming for. There's some caveats in there. You're not going to play on a field like that very often. And it impacts on the game pretty heavily, but like I say, it's the same for both teams, and I've got no excuses today. I just didn't think we were good enough.
It was a real forwards game. I thought Isaiah Banganar seemed to have a bit of punch off the bench.
Yeah, I thought Doyle was probably our best player, and then Isaiah did pretty well off the bench. Thought he added some real goal for us. I thought they were our two best players.
Just finally from me, as you mentioned, back into the championship next week with Bradford. I imagine the top of the priority list would be a big response.
Yeah, I think obviously, look, it's a long season, isn't it? And we've been playing Challenge Cup games since round -2, I think. I don't know, it's crazy start to the season, but look, it is what it is. With that's been our first real stiff test today, and we didn't handle it well. So yeah, the championship is priority. Obviously, we haven't got the Challenge Cup now, but we have got 1895, and that's a realistic prospect for us. But we ain't going to win much playing like that. So you boys, you're going to need to improve. They know that. They don't need me to tell them, although I have done already. And yeah, we just need to step up and find out the team that we are, and some of the boys who we've recruited need to show us what they're really about. Now we're in the nuts and bolts of the championship season. I've been here before. You don't get many easy games at this level, and we have to understand that very quickly.
How do you think perhaps you boys didn't rise to the occasion?
Oh, well, I don't know why we didn't kick the ball in the first half. I mean, I don't think it's rising to the occasion. I thought there was a lot of effort out there, and I just thought we just played real dumb. You know, we didn't complete high. They dominated territory. They had 5 sets more than us in the first half, and a lot of them were on our line. So, you know, that always is difficult, particularly in conditions like this. And then you're trying to play your way up the slope, which is, you know, I thought that was about a 10-12 point slope today, and it turned out that way. But then we give a try away at the end, you know. And, you know, I thought we should have won the game after we got back to 10-all. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't happen, but we made errors and then made a fatal decision at the end that was probably, you know, systematic of what we tried to do with the ball today.
Daryl, you mentioned that you don't know what your side looks like. In your head, how many weeks into the season will it be before you've got an idea of what your strongest 13, 17 is?
Oh, it's not. You know, I know what we've got. I mean, we're pretty skinny at the moment in terms of with a couple of injuries and what I've got to select from. But I mean, in the makeup of it, you know, how tough are we as a team? You know, playing in conditions like this, it asks a lot of a team, and I don't think we've got the raw ingredients that are going to make us a really good rugby league team at the moment. And so that means, well, we've got to change some things. You know, we need to toughen up, certainly, looking at today, and we need to improve our decision making, because you know, on days like today you have to kick the ball well, and I don't think we did that exceptionally well. And so are we a pressure team? Are we an expansive team? Well, if the time's right, then that's what you want to be. That's what I'm talking about, really. Is I don't really know. I think we know exactly what we've got, and the boys have got to answer that over the coming weeks, because there's going to be we're going to get a week off now for the Challenge Cup, but we play Bradford on Friday, and they'll be rubbing their hands watching us here today, and we've got to go and respond.
Just on Bradford on Friday, can you expect any new players incoming this week?
Well, not that I know of. Don't think so. You know, we've got what we've got. So, Uddy looks like, you know, he got a calf problem today, so he'll potentially be missing. And we've got a couple of others to check on, but we'll see.
And just finally from me, Daryl, obviously the championship starts on Friday at Bellevue. It's looking like it's going to be a sellout crowd. With that, does that come with a bit more pressure on the side? That expectation?
Well, there's expectation, and I suppose, you know, with being the relegated team, there's a little bit there, because everybody's looking to have a pop at you. But, well, it is what it is, isn't it? You know it's there. You just got to deal with it, and deal with it a bit better than we did today.